Welcome to Bella Fountain TV. Please come in, like the video and share the video. I'm just going to try and share, guys. Please, as you come in, say hello, say hi. Say hello, say hi. I'm just going to try and share the video, guys. Please do the same if you can. I will appreciate it. And before I do that, let me just put this number here. Welcome, guys. Please say hi as you join in. Say hi. Like the video, please. Like it as you come in. I can see someone is joining me. Please say hello, say hi. Let me know you're there. Yes, Mama. What have you done? Please come in, like the video, please. You lost your fruit? There you go. There you go. Good girl. Please say hi, say hello. Let me know you're there. Welcome. Please share the video as you come in. 37 6819 377 20. Welcome, guys. 68193 68193 770 let me see. Let me remove that. Sharon, sis, welcome. I see you, sis. Welcome. Please come and share the video, guys. Like the video. 237. Are they inside bus? Okay, sis. Thank you. 6819. Please come in and like the video, share the video, say hello. 19377 20 Come in, guys. Welcome to Bella Fountain TV. If this is your first time here, please say so I can give you a special shout out. I'm just going to share the video to as many people as possible, Facebook and all. Good. Okay. I'm just going to give a shout out. Let's play some music and I give a shout out. Please like the video, please. As you come in, like the video and share if possible. I will appreciate that. Please. Say hi to all my silent watchers. Like the video and share, please. Let's have another interesting topic. Today is about health. It's about women's health, but this involves everybody. Let's listen to some music, guys, as people come in. Thanks for liking, guys. Keep liking. Peace person. Where? My mama for life. I see you, darling. Hey, please come and like the video, share the video. Let's have a good quality hour. Give me long for the money where you keep from me long. Hey, give me long. Come and like the video, guys. Share, invite. Hey, give me long for the money where you keep from me long. Where are my ladies in the house? My family look up to me. The pains is too much for me. Give me long. Please come in and like the video, guys. Share to as many people as possible. Bring all your village people. Eh, say hi, guys. I can give you a shout out. Papa see image for Dangote. Hey. Please come in, like the video, guys. As you come in, like the video and share, please. Like and share. We're gonna start as soon as the music is over. Let's enjoy a bit of African face. Give me loan for the money where you keep from me. Give me loan for the money where you keep from me, Lord. My family, they look up to me. The pains is too much for me. Give me loan for the money where you keep from me, Lord. Give me loan for the money where you keep from me. Thanks for liking, guys. We're going to start straight away as soon as this song is over. Grace Williams, welcome, beautiful sis. I see you. welcome. Please like and share as you come in, guys. The pains is too much for me. Give me loan for the money where you keep from me, Lord. Welcome everybody to the Bella house. I'm Bella, your host, and you're actually watching Bella Fountain TV. If this is your first time here, you're very much welcome. We are always happy to receive our new subscribers, and the family is growing every single day. So I thank everybody, every single one of you who's actually subscribed to my channel recently. Here we respect everybody. We appreciate everyone. No opinion or idea or suggestion is ever too little. So please keep sharing your ideas and suggestions, and keep it respectful, please, as always. And for my returning subscribers, I want to thank you all for always being there, supporting your girl, making sure the channel is running, giving me the encouragement and motivation to keep going. So thank you all so much. And please, Tata Monana, welcome, Big. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate your presence. Thank you. So please, as you join and subscribe, especially for the new subbies, don't forget to tap on that notification bell and select all. So whenever I come live or upload a video, you will not miss a thing. So thank you so much. So hopefully today we'll have another interesting episode as always. And we make it interactive as we usually would do. And I'm looking forward to all your feedbacks and comments below the comment section. So our topic for today is about women's health. As much as it concerns women, it's also something that should involve the men, or the men should get involved, because you know a sister, you have a wife, okay? And they all they are all related to the topic we are going to discuss today. And it's important that as men, you understand what women also go through. So it's easy and easy to understand and manage certain health situation when it comes to women and our bodies. So as much as it's for us women, I would expect our men to chip in, to contribute, and share ideas with us and learn. If it's something that you haven't heard before, let me know. Appreciate the knowledge that we're going to share here today. And just to let you guys know, I'm not in any way a health professional in this area. So this topic is based on research and also experiences from people around me. So it's shared knowledge as well as research. Okay. But before we get into today's topic, as always, I like to talk about little things happening in our community and share my little or contribute a little bit on it. So very recently, please like the video and share as much as you can and invite more people. So very recently on social media, so many things are unfolding. So many things are unfolding. The good thing is there's a lot of peace and tranquility, I would say. A lot of people are actually for the positivity and for the stability of our community. It's something we applaud and encourage among ourselves. But then you have a handful of people who are still fighting among each other, trying to tear each other down. And I watched a show yesterday, quite interestingly. I watched this show yesterday, and one of the YouTube vloggers, a colleague, a senior one, I would say, callers were calling on this platform. Callers were calling on this platform and actually criticizing the audience, or the typists and typers, as they always call it, for badging on this vlogger because apparently she's senior. People need to respect their seniors. The way people were talking to her, the callers did not appreciate it. Well, some callers. But then I'm thinking, there's something about this modern generation that senior people should understand, okay? Especially when it comes to this, the millennials, the 21st century, the respect that we used to know before, growing up, where when an elderly person talks, you don't challenge it. Or I remember back in the days, if you see an elderly person coming back from the farm and they're carrying a load, you would help them because they are your seniors and that's what you're expected to do. And you would greet or say hello to your seniors, and you would, stand on the side for them to walk past. All that respect that we used to accord to elders back in the days, whether it was deserved or not deserved, you were expected to do so. Nowadays, this generation, that's not the case. That is not the case. Respect nowadays has to be earned. Respect nowadays has to be earned, and that's something that every elderly person on this YouTube street needs to understand. If you're a senior person, you're a senior vlogger, and you're vlogging and you're getting yourself messed up with a younger person, you find yourself in messy situations, you find yourself in gossips, you find yourself meddling with things of the younger people, of people that can be your children, your grandchildren, is to be expected that you'll be treated just accordingly. Just accordingly. If you want respect, you need to earn it. You need to carry yourself in a certain way. And that's something that people need to understand. This generation, they don't give respect to you. You have to earn it, and earn it seriously. Okay, you have to earn it seriously. They will disrespect you if you've brought yourself to their level. They will disrespect you. Okay, I remember recently, exactly, peace person, if you rub yourself in the mud, then when it's time, exactly, you have to swallow the bitter pills. My elder sister always said to me, if you lie down with dogs, you will pick fleas. Okay, or ticks. If you lie down with dogs or you make yourself bananas, monkeys will eat you. That's why sometimes if you see some younger children talking disrespectfully to an elderly person, you need to question it. What is their behavior? What's their character? What is their character? If you want to be respected, you need to, you don't have to disassociate yourself, but you need to carry yourself to a certain standard so people can respect you. So you can't be shouting for respect when actually you've relinquished your birthright to kids. I remember giving an advice to a younger YouTuber, okay, younger YouTuber which I admire so much, and she found herself in a messy situation as well, and I called her, we spoke, and I gave her my own advice, and I realized that I don't know what happened. One or two things happened. Words may have passed here and there. And I received a text message later on about, insinuating that maybe some gossip has gone here and there. And for me, that's already a red flag. So I have to back off. Anything that has to do with gossip, anything that has to do with hearsay, he said, she said, you need to avoid it if you don't want yourself rubbed in the mud. Rubbed in the mud. That's why people will disregard you. You want people to share your story. You want people to take your story and use as an inspiration. But they cannot use your story as an inspiration if you have come online and discredited yourself. If people feel like you have not been honest and you put a story out there, it doesn't matter if that story is a true story, but just for the fact that you've put out lies or you'll be very contradictory with your stories, people will not believe you. People will not believe you. Okay, I know a YouTuber saying, oh, I put on my story, my life story, people don't want to use it. This is a story that people should take and educate themselves. Truth be told, welcome sis, I see you. Exactly, Grace William. So if you want people to look up to you, you have to carry yourself to a certain level. You need to work hard to earn that respect, so that when you share your story or you put out your story out there, people will fall on it because people respect you. People, look at you in a certain way. People want to use you as a role model. That's what people will do. They will pick your story and want to educate. Personally, if I look at somebody as a role model in my society, okay, I would always walk around that person, walk behind that person, see what they're doing, take their mistakes, learn from it, share my ideas. Exactly, Tata Mono, I don't blame you for that. I don't. If you share your story and people don't pick it up and, go out, talk about it, you should ask yourself why. Have you mixed up with people that you shouldn't be mixing up with? Have you established your credibility in your community? Because if you have not, people would not value that story. People would not want to take it and run away and teach people because they may not trust. That level of trust is not there. The level of trust is not there. So people don't, the story may be true, but it's taken away the trust, so it becomes unbelievable. People don't believe in it. And so you should not be surprised why people don't take a story that you're putting out there to educate people and take it and run with it. It's very important. So that's my little advice I wanted to give before we get into today's topic, which I really want to get into. Just a second, guys. Let me sort out this little one. Have your juice. Okay. Exactly, peace person. I don't blame you. That's why I said, if I go somewhere and I see that somebody's going to disrespect me, I move back, because I'm somebody, I respect people a lot. Respect is, for me, I grew up in a family where my parents taught us that even if somebody is older than you by a minute, you would respect that person. Okay, but some of these senior persons have taken this respect thing and they're abusing it. They're abusing it and they expect, the younger people to just follow them blindly like sheep without shepherds and believe everything they say. But then the society in which we are living in, the Android generation, they will not cut you any slack. They will call you out. So if you go messing around with them, trust me, it will come back and bite you. And we are seeing it on social media. Avoid it. Avoid messing around with younger people that can be your children or your grandchildren. If anything, you should be leading the way so those people can use you as an example to better themselves, to improve themselves. How do you want to be known as a senior in your community? A senior who brings order, discipline, development, and motivation? or a senior person who brings in disunity, misunderstanding, backbiting? Ask yourself that question. Let love lead. Welcome, darling. I see you. Please come in and like the video. Like the video as you come in, please. So that's the little thing I wanted to say before we get into today's topic, which is perimenopause and menopause in women. Very important. Let love leads. My beautiful stuff. How busy I am. Oh, thank you so much, Let Love leads. I have never been betrayed by a friend, but I just copied that gene from mom. I keep my friends far. That's why I've never had any quarrel with them. Exactly, peace person. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the best way. Because sometimes the fewer friends you have, the better for you, the lesser problems you will encounter. The fewer friends you have, the lesser your problems. When you go making friends, especially on social media, you have to be very careful who you're talking to. Now, people don't trust themselves anymore. People record themselves. You know, trust is out of the window on social media. There's no trust. So you have to be careful what you say, every move you make, which is a shame. But that's the world in which we're living in. So don't cry when you go around, you know, meddling in people's business and it comes back to bite you. Don't cry about it. Don't cry about it. Blame yourself because that's what you decided to do to yourself. You messed yourself up. Oh, you turned that off again, Raquel. Careful, darling. Careful. Okay. So anyway, now let's get into today's topic. That's a little aside. Let's get into today's topic. Today's topic, perimenopause and menopause. Very important topic. This is a topic that us women need to talk about. But unfortunately, we don't talk a lot about important subjects like this one. Okay. Several times, subjects like these and things like miscarriages as well are just swept underneath the carpet. Okay, and it's very important for us as women to talk about this thing, even discuss it with our men, with our brothers who in the future get married, so they can understand how the woman body works. Okay, especially the ones that want to be in a relationship. So we need to talk about very important subjects like these, menopause or perimenopause in women, because this would affect every single woman in life. BTV, welcome, darling. I see you. Please come in and like the video. So menopause is something that will happen to every single woman at some point in their life. So why don't we discuss about it? Why is it a taboo? Growing up as a young African woman, I don't remember talking, you know, so much about menopause or certain women issues with my mom. Okay, she may just say something in passing, but the detailed conversation is often missed. It's often missed. Just like the myth, the myth around miscarriage. It's the same thing. It's okay, Mama. What's the matter? What's the matter? Let's get, hold on. Let me get you settled. Let me get you settled with this, okay? You get settled. So we can round up this one, okay? Sorry guys, just a minute. When the baby is involved, sorry, it's not easy guys, sorry. I'm just gonna clean this. No, I'm just gonna tidy your table, darling. That's all I'm doing. I'm not taking it away, okay? Yes, there you go. There you go. Eat. Good girl. Good girl. Exactly. Somebody says, as Africans, we shy away from topics like that. Exactly. Absolutely, we shy away from topics like that, and they're very important topics, because if you're having a girl child and you're a mother and you're going through that, it's a challenging time for every single woman who is experiencing it. Why can't we discuss it with our girl child or girl children? Why can't we? It's about time we, the younger mothers, start thinking about it, or, you know, this generation talk about it, explain it to other women, explain it even to the men, so people can have a broader understanding. of this situation or this subject. Okay, think about the number of women on planet Earth. Think about it. Why can't we talk about things that links us together, things that we share in common? Because this is the only way we can understand each other so well. We may experience it differently, but we do experience it, every single woman. So hence, that's the reason why we decided to talk about this subject. And it was actually also suggested by one of our followers, Army General. So I thought it's fantastic for us to discuss it as women, and I really love your contributions as well as we go along. So what's menopause? Basically, menopause is a period where a woman stops seeing their period. Okay, and you're considered menopausal when you stop seeing your period for over 12 months, or from 12 months upwards. From 12 months upwards. And this often affects women between the ages of 45 and 55. But that's not to say you don't have people who experience early menopause. Okay, it's rare, but it does happen. Especially now, people mature a lot. The younger kids, we have children at the age of 8, 9, 10 who are already seeing their menses or seeing their period. Whereas back in our days, you had to be like 14, 15, 16 to start seeing your period. So if we are thinking about girls maturing so quickly nowadays, let's not be surprised if we see early menopause as time goes on. And so this subject is very important for us to discuss. Okay, so early menopause does happen, and that can happen based on genetics, or it can happen due to some health procedure or health situations. For example, hysterectomy. Hysterectomy is the removal of your ovaries, and mostly this happens to people who are actually scared or afraid or want to prevent ovarian cancer. People who have like a history of ovarian cancer in their family, they may want to do a hysterectomy just so they can, minimize their chances of actually having or suffering from ovarian cancer. So people will do that. Obviously, taking out your ovaries, which actually produces estrogen, would affect your body, causing you to experience early menopause. So there are so many reasons why people can do that. So it can be a natural, cycle in life. It can happen as a genetic problem, or it can actually happen as a result of a health procedure. Mama, why didn't I get notification? Mama, welcome. Sugar mommy, welcome. I see you, darling. I see you. Mama, check your notification, darling. Make sure you've selected all, because if you do custom, you would receive some notifications, and sometimes you will not get the notification. So please make sure you're selecting all. Yes, some starts experiencing at 35. Absolutely. Yeah, because menopause, the truth about menopause is that that's why we talk about the perimenopause, because that's the early stages of menopause. So those are the early signs that you start getting before you hit menopause. Like you get irregular periods consistently, you keep missing your periods, you keep having on and off this hot flushes and things like that. The beginning of menopause can happen in your mid-30s, late 30s. So it's very important for us in our 30s to start thinking about menopause, because it can hit us at any time. You can start experiencing those early signs of menopause. So it's a topic that we should be discussing at this very moment in time. Okay, it's very, very, very important. And people, disregard this subject, but it's very important because it can affect your life so drastically as a woman. It affects the life of so many women, and they're just so confused. They don't know how to handle it, especially for us Africans. Here in the Western world, people have other mediums to go and seek advice. But in Africa, it's almost like a woman is expected to deal with it. You're expected to just deal with the situations or the signs and symptoms of menopause. And that's because people underestimate the impact that it can have on your personal life, your family life, your work life, your health. menopause has a drastic impact in the life of a woman and is often underestimated because the signs, the symptoms that you would experience as a person will take its toll on you. And these symptoms can be both medical knowledge. This is an important topic. Thank you so much. Thank you. That name is new. It's like you're a new family member. So welcome. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So the symptoms do vary. Okay, it varies from physical to mental. And you can't say the physical overweighs the mental. They are of equal significance or impact in the life of a woman. Absolutely of equal significance in the life of a woman. Okay, so if you let's look at the different forms or signs and symptoms of menopause. Let's focus on the physical first. So when it comes to the physical, you talk about the hot flushes that you get. Hot flushes, like I mentioned, it's almost like I remember my mom always saying it as I was growing up. My mom was always complaining before she even made me understand that it was menopause. Okay, we would just sit and suddenly I see her sweating, profusely. And you see how she's so frustrated. She doesn't know what to do. And she goes, oh my God, the stresses of being a woman. But she will not express herself as to why she was feeling that hot flushes, But that was because she was experiencing menopausal symptoms. And when this happens, you get moments of heat. You're hot at one time, you're cold at one time. And this hot and cold feeling, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Some people feel dizzy, very uncomfortable. Imagine just sitting and having a great time and suddenly, out of nowhere, you just have this sudden heat flush going through your body. It's like a shock to the body. It's a shock to the system. And for anybody, it's uncomfortable, especially depending on the situation. You're in a social gathering. You feel embarrassed. You feel dizzy. If you're standing up, if it's a standing up situation. Dominion to dominate. Welcome, darling. I see you. My mom too, but she did mention it was menopause. My mama, exactly. You can relate with it. Yeah, my mom, poor woman. I remember as growing up, I see her sweating. Just suddenly, she's sweating, and I'm thinking, but even in the rainy season, there's no heat. Places are cool and calm and fresh. And why is mom sweating? And she goes, oh, one of the troubles of being a woman. The troubles of being a woman. But she wouldn't say exactly what it was. It's only as you grow and you understand things. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it was menopause. It was menopause. You will hear them saying they're sick. Exactly. They're not sick. They're just suffering from, the symptoms of menopause or perimenopause for the younger ones. Kayla, welcome, darling. I see you. F Girl, beautiful sis. Welcome. And another physical symptom is difficulties in sleeping. And that's because as women, our bodies, when that hits us, okay, when you're experiencing those menopausal symptoms or your body is the estrogen levels are imbalanced, you find it difficult to sleep at night. Your sleep patterns are just so all over the place. And that's because you're restless, you're exhausted, you're uncomfortable. And think about it, if you cannot catch some sleep, that's why I said it has a huge impact in the life of a woman. If you can't get sleep, you're starved or you lack enough sleep, you can't work, you can't be productive, you're grumpy, okay? And all of this is just because the woman hormone is actually very unsteady. It's unbalanced. That natural life cycle is taking its toll on you. And it's a natural thing that every woman will experience. Talk about palpitation. So palpitation is when your heartbeat or heart rate is literally very noticeable, like pounding. You can actually see, you can actually feel. Somebody looking at a woman can see how they are palpitating. I used to know that because I always use my mom as well, and also my aunties. You can tell, if you look down the neck level, you can see how fast it's beating. If you, obviously they're clothed themselves right to the neck level, but you can see how fast, they're palpitating. the heart rate is so fast, and that's very uncomfortable. And if your heart rate is beating so fast, that's already a health issue. You're talking about a cardio issue here, where you see people having sudden heart attack. That's how serious menopause is. That's how important this topic is for us to discuss. Because estrogen is very important for cardiovascular activities for a woman. And so if it's low in level and it's causing the body, the heart is forced to work hard, you could have a heart attack. You could literally have a heart attack. And then you talk about when you have muscle ache. Muscle ache, joint ache. I remember my grandmother always saying, my Bafut sisters who are here, I can't say it very nicely in the language. I don't know. Peace person, can you help me, sis? They call it in the language, they call it kurukwe, like your bones are aching and breaking, all dry bones. Okay, you see, when my elder sister would say to me, keep running around, wait until old age takes its toll on you. You have all these aches and pains all over. Those are some of the physical signs of menopause. And you cannot avoid it as a woman, because estrogen is very important for the development of your bones. And so if you lack enough, or the levels are low, calcium, that is good to strengthen the bone, to make you feel strong, that would affect your stamina. Bones will start rubbing on each other. You will not be able to carry your body mass, and you have all the aches and the pains, the discomfort. It's so much that women deal with when it comes to menopause, but they don't just talk about it. And I'm really surprised why we don't talk about this, as much as we should. Because the health issues that surround a menopausal woman is just so huge. It's absolutely huge. Talk about weight gain. That's why you hear a lot of women in their 40s and 50s say it's very difficult for them to lose weight. And that's just because of the menopause cycle in their life. When you hit that certain age, people avoid eating sugary things or carbohydrate because they know it will be difficult to get rid of it, because they pile on that weight. My mom visits a cardiologist every month. Thank you, Led Lovely. It is very important. People in Africa don't get this opportunity, Led Lovely. That's why I find it so frustrating. And I hope that a lot of us will listen to this and will encourage our mothers, our senior sisters back home, to go and get themselves checked. And it's very easy to get yourself checked to know if you're actually menopausal or perimenopausal, because it's done through a simple blood test to measure your level of estrogen in the blood. So please, it's important for us to talk about this topic and encourage our senior sisters and our parents, especially us in the Western world. Send them that money. It's not going to cost a lot for them to go and check and get the necessary treatment that they so deserve. The Dollars Vlog, sis, welcome. I see you. Medical Knowledge says postmenopausal women are at risk of osteoporosis. Absolutely, because of lack of calcium. That's why it's very, very important. People underestimate it. Lack of calcium in the system. Sometimes people can even have a misdiagnosis and say it's osteoarthritis and things like that. But it's just all about the lack of calcium in the body due to those menopausal symptoms or lack of estrogen in the system. My mom is in Cameroon, but I make sure she does regular checkup. That's very good, Lovely. I remember I used to complain about leg cramps, but I started taking an iron tablet and other vitamins and noticed a lot of change. That's very good. Thanks, Peace Person, for sharing that. I feel like financially issue is a problem in Cameroon when it has to do with regular medical checkup. See, that's the problem. People, not only that, I'm Led Lovely. Sometimes people in Cameroon don't take their health seriously. They don't prioritize their health, because for them it's like just a regular checkup is waste of money. Most people in Cameroon, they want to fall ill before they go to the doctors to check up. But it's good to prevent those things before they happen. So if you're perimenopausal, you want to check and make sure you prepare yourself psychologically for what is to come. And it's easy to manage it when you know that it's about to happen. So all the necessary checkups are very important. We don't have to wait until, oh, the waist is no longer functioning, the knee is giving way, the ankle cannot move any longer. Then that's when we go to check. It's always good to do this frequent check, and especially us women, just go for a routine check and say, I want to check my level of estrogen. And just do it and check and make sure you're okay. Women from 40 and above should be placed on supplements. Very important, yes. Very, very important, the dollars block. Okay. Another physical symptoms will be headache, constant migraines. And you get this at times and you're wondering, you think you don't know why you're having all these migraines. Are you stressed or this? It could be signs of menopause. You could be experiencing those menopausal symptoms or signs without knowing. Constant migraines, have it checked. Okay. Low sex drive, that's the most common one. Low sex drive is the most common one. When you hit that age, I always say, you know, as a woman, my last video I did on Tuesday, I was giving an advice. I said, for young girls who feel like you have to be like sexually explicit with a man to keep a man, that's dangerous. And this menopause topic is very important, because when you hit menopause, forget that you even have a child. Children take away your attention. And when you have a child, you're always busy working and you're exhausted. You have to really create that time and make an effort to initiate sex in your marriage or in your relationship. So, but then when you hit that menopause period, that sex drive, that desire, it just goes out, because the estrogen levels are down. And the estrogen has a lot to do with your sexual activity. Okay. And so when it's down, you feel like you don't want to be sexually active. Vagina dryness. No one wants to be intimate and be discomfort or have that discomfort when you're intimate with your partner. And if there's that discomfort, people stay away from it. And that's why I say it has a huge impact in your relationship. Okay. Some men will use a woman not being sexually active because they are menopausal. And because that's why I said this topic is important for men to also understand, because your wife or your partner may just be going through all this phase of menopause. And if you don't understand and appreciate what she is going through, you would want to go out and cheat and make excuses like, oh, she's not giving me what I want, so I go and look for it outside. But she's dealing with a lot. She's trying to understand her body as it's changing. And it's only fair for your man or your partner to be supportive and be patient and understand and give you time to be able to come to terms with the fact that your body has changed, and accept it and find the necessary remedies to get yourself to a certain level where you can enjoy being intimate or sexual again. Exactly. Thank you, medical knowledge. People often think when they say the osteoporosis, they think it's osteoarthritis. People always, there's easy misdiagnosis for that. There's easily done. Osteoarthritis is caused by degeneration, yes, wear and tear of the bones, obviously, involving the bones and cartilage in the joints. Thank you so much, medical knowledge. Thank you so much for that clarity. Beyonce BBTV, welcome, darling. I see you. Yes, Kayla, irregular periods. Those are one of the early signs, perimenopausal signs. Missed periods, irregular periods. If you are having your regular periods, 21 to 25 day cycles, suddenly you're having it and then you're skipping a month and you're having another, and then you skip 1-2 months and have an irregular and skip again, that is already giving you a sign to say go check it. Check up is very important. Please like the video as you come in and share, please. New in the house, Beyonce BB, welcome, darling. Feel at home, feel comfortable, share your ideas. We appreciate everyone's contribution. Thank you for joining us today. So it's very important that our partners understand what our bodies are going through, the changes that is happening in the woman's body, and support them and understand them, rather than rushing out and saying, oh, she's not giving me, or she's not fulfilling her responsibility as my wife, so I'll go out and cheat. And for the younger girls who feel like, okay, I'm going to be sexually active to keep my man, when you get old, what do? When that phase hits you, you get frustrated. That's why some people get depressed, because if they were feeling like they have to constantly be sexually active and they get to that point, they don't have that desire, that drive, even if they have the drive, okay, the lady garden is not giving you that vibe. You can't just do it. And even if you have to do it, it's so uncomfortable. You get frustrated. But that's the reality. Those are the reality of being a woman and experiencing all the signs of menopause or perimenopause. Lily the Lily, welcome. Yes, darling, hot flushes. Those ones can kill. Like I was saying, and Peace Person was actually a lovely, and Peace Person agreeing with me, how my mom would sit and suddenly have those heat flushes, like suddenly, and she would sweat. And it's very scary, because you just see someone sitting and suddenly they're sweating profusely and they are very on edge, and you're twitching, and suddenly they are okay. You know, you sleep at night and you wake up, your bed sheet on your mattress is soaked, and it was a cool night. And that's just because the body is responding to this cycle, you know, to say, oh my God, I'm slowly, my estrogen levels are going down, I'm unstable, I need help. That's your body calling for help, to say, help me boost my level of hormones. I need to be boosted. Okay. And another common physical symptom will be recurrent urinary tract infections. That is a very common one in women when they're experiencing menopausal symptoms. It's very, very common. And then we move to the emotional or the mental symptoms of menopause. Talk about anxiety. It's very normal, right? When your body is changing. When your body is changing, you're anxious, not knowing what to do, what's going to happen the next minute. It's a complete change. You have to deal with, it's almost like you're carrying someone else's body. And if your hormones are unbalanced, you cannot figure it out. You are on edge. The least thing irritates you. That's why they say grumpy old woman. The phrase of a grumpy old woman is probably because of that, because our hormones are all over the place, or their hormones are all over the place. I say our. Should I consider myself as old? I don't know if I should. Okay, when they say grumpy old lady, I suppose it's because women at that age, they're very, you know, their hormones are all over the place because of the menopause signs. So they're very grumpy and anxious, agitated, easily. Very easily. Mood swings. 1 minute you're happy, next minute you're sad. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. Jekyll and Hyde. My mama, instability. Yes. I'm going through it. Lily is saying she's going through it. Lily, what are you experiencing? Are you experiencing perimenopausal symptoms, or are you actually full-blown menopausal symptoms? Are you experiencing all of it, or are you experiencing some? Because some people don't experience all of the symptoms we're talking here, but others will experience all of it, and then another part will experience most of it. Exactly. Please share your experience with us. Lily, please share your experience. We'd really appreciate if you could share your experiences with us. And then you have foggy brain. It's like you easily forget. When you're menopausal, it's easy to forget things. You know, you're about to do something, you walk into a room, you're thinking of going to grab maybe, for example, your hairbrush or your shampoo. You walk in there and you're thinking, oh my God, what did I come here to do? What did I come here to do? Literally, and it's very frustrating. Mentally, it's very frustrating that you just forget so easily. But that's what happens when you're going through this phase of menopause. So don't think that it's dementia. For some people, they're thinking, oh my God, it's loss of memory because maybe it's dementia happening. No. Perimenopausal or menopausal symptoms has to do with foggy brains, forgetfulness. Okay. It's very normal. Very, very, very normal. So these are some of the symptoms, both physical and mental or emotional. And as much as these symptoms exist, there are also remedies. There are ways in which we can actually manage, or women can manage all of these symptoms, the perimenopausal or menopausal symptoms. There's so many ways. And we're going to discuss some of these methods in which you can actually manage the signs and symptoms. And before we do that, okay, when it comes to the treatment, let's talk about the do's and the don'ts when it comes to menopause, or the symptoms of menopause, the things that you should be doing and the things that you should avoid doing, just so you can minimize the severity of the symptoms. The first thing we need to do, especially when it comes to the hot flushes, avoid wearing thick clothes. Okay, avoid. I remember my auntie, she would always, even when it's very, very cold, she would be very minimalistic with her outfits. And she would carry her coat, she would carry her scarf, just in case, you know, because with the heat flush, 1 minute you're very hot and the next minute you're so cold. Okay, so she's carrying her scarf or she's carrying her coat, just in case she gets the cold moment, she will have her coat with her or her scarf. And if she has her hot moments, she will take it off. So we need to understand, as women, we have to be conscious of the way we dress. Don't overlayer yourself. And at night, you need to wear really nice cotton or silk outfit or nightie. Or if possible, some people just sleep with, you know, back in Africa, our mothers will sleep with just their loincloth. Okay, a cotton loincloth, just so you're comfortable. A nice cotton bed sheet, not nylon. Nylon will increase the heat level in your body. And when you're having those heat flushes and with nylon increase to it, recipe for disaster. Pure recipe for disaster. Exactly. Medical knowledge says dyspareunia, and this is pain during intercourse, can be helped with estrogen cream or lubricants. Yes. Oh my God, medical knowledge. You know, when I read about this, about the lubricants and stuff, I was laughing and think, you imagine when you're younger, not everybody is very experimental when it comes to you know, sexual activities. Not everybody's going to use lubricants and things like that. And I just cast my mind to when I'm in my 50s or 60s having to try a lubricant. And I'm thinking, this life is so unfair, but we have to do it. That's just how God has created us. It's nature. We cannot avoid it. Okay? So if you're young now and you're thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do with all those lubricants? You're going to need it at some point in life. Menopause is going to drag you to want to use lubricants. So thank you so much, medical knowledge. Thank you for that. Hazel Ayok, welcome, darling. Mama, my dear, these days, menopause does not affect only all women. Oh, yes. My friend started experiencing it at 36 because she had 3 fibroid surgeries. Thank God she has 3 kids. Exactly. And my mama, I think before you came in, I'd mentioned this, that there's early menopause, and this can happen either due to genetic conditions or health or medical procedures. And definitely one of these, as you mentioned, it's the reason why your friend is experiencing early menopause. And people who have hysterectomy, or those who have their ovaries removed, will experience that because they can't produce estrogen levels. Most of it is produced from the ovaries, and if it's taken out, obviously that's going to affect the level of estrogen in your body. So you are bound to experience early signs of menopause. Sis Goretta in the building. Welcome, sis. My support system, welcome. I see you. Juicy, welcome, Juicy. My juiciest sis of them all. I see you. Thank you so much for coming. Please like the video as you come in. Like as you come in. So you have to eat healthy. When you are getting to your 30s, please start thinking about your diet. What the type of food you eat. You want to make sure you're eating rich food that rich in calcium, not carbohydrates, not carbs. Because remember, when you're menopausal, you are bound to put on weight. Most women add weight. So avoid a lot of carbs. As much as you want energy, but avoid consuming a lot. Rice, na kilos. Rice, manioc, cassava, gari, spaghetti, indomie, all those huge carbohydrate and starchy food, avoid them. Go for calcium foods, milk, natural yogurt, eat kale. Kale is so rich in vitamins and calcium especially. Eat healthily when you are hitting your 30s, because remember I said perimenopausal symptoms start hitting around the, mid 30s, late 30s. You start getting the early signs of it. So you want to start considering yourself, getting to a healthy eating habit. It's very important. Okay, regular exercises are good. You don't have to be very, rough or high exercises. Just yoga, meditation, taking little walks is very important. It keeps the body healthy. It keeps your mind active. Okay, these are some of the, the things you should be doing. Talk to somebody, anyone that's going through it. We see our sister, I think, is it Led Love Lead? Or Lily the Lily said, is it Lily the Lily who is going through it? Say she's going through this. How her emotions are up and down. So people like that, they want to share their experience. If you're not experiencing it, or you feel like you're perimenopausal or you're menopausal, you want to find out from people who are perhaps going through that as well, to hear from them what they're experiencing or what their experiences are. Okay, and seek medical help if you can. Seek medical help. It's important. This is something that as Africans we need to talk about. Medical help. It's not only when we are ill or when you're seriously sick that you go to see the doctor. No. Think about your body like a car. If we spend so much money to service our cars, to make sure we are checking it every day in, day, a monthly check for our cars, why can't we invest in our bodies? Why can't we invest in our health? That car is just a metal thing. But your body actually provides food, works the money that you use to maintain the car. So why will you not look after that body? So if you can invest to buy an expensive car, look after the car, pay the life insurance. Your life insurance is your health checks for your body, making sure your body is healthy and clean, understanding the changes that are happening in your body. And you can only do that through your constant or routine medical checkups. My best food is rice. Tatamono says your best food is rice. Tatamono, make sure you don't eat too much rice and end up getting berry. People have mood swing and it might not be menopause. Yeah, I mean, so there are some people who just have their mood swings. Okay, there are people who just have their moments where they are 1 minute they're happy and the next minute they're not happy. Some people have bipolar, suffering from bipolar diseases. They may not be suffering from menopause, but it's worth checking. If you suddenly feel like your moods are up and down like a yo-yo, you may want to go do that blood test. I don't think it's expensive to get your level of estrogen checked. Tatamono and rice. Now I can confirm that is a nama parata. And the things that you should not. So we talk about the do's and what are the things that you should not be doing or you should avoid doing. Smoking. If you are a smoker, no. Lily the Lily, are you a smoker? If you're a smoker, you need to stop if possible or cut back on the amount you're smoking because it doesn't help. Okay, you need to reduce your level of stress. The things that make you stress or that will cause you to stress, avoid them. Because if you're stressed, you're more anxious. Okay, so minimize your stress level. If you feel like you're perimenopausal or you're menopausal, anything that will cause you stress, avoid it. If you're doing if you're into a job that is causing you to stress, think about maybe changing your career. If you're in a friend group or friendship that's causing you headache, move on. Think about moving on and doing something different or something important to minimize, the level of pain or harm that you can actually inflict on yourself. Now people are thinking, apart from the blood test to measure your level of estrogen level, what else can you do to remedy or actually manage the symptoms of menopause? What are some of the things that we can do medically and non-medically? What are some of the things that we can do? Bella says, can one have perimenopause in her late 20s? Some people do. Go. I think I mentioned that, sis, before you came in. I have such symptoms. Hey, whoa, make a take, not be all. Go. Yes, some people can. Okay, some people can, as a result of genetics, have early menopause, very early menopause, and some people can due to medical procedure. Like I said, if you have your ovaries removed, hysterectomy, you could experience that. And for you, Go, if, for instance, you haven't had any hysterectomy procedure and you're not sure if there's any history of early menopause in your family, you may want to take a test. Okay, you may want to go and do a test to test the level of estrogen in your blood. And so you seek medical advice and they will tell you if you're perimenopausal or not. So please take it seriously, sis. I think it's very important. If you have any doubt, get it checked. It is important that women should have a gynecologist for their women health. Yes, very important. Mafa Relinis, welcome, darling. Welcome, I see you. I drove my paddy yesterday. Make a bring and make. Oh, F gold. Oh, sis, please don't. I'm begging you. Don't. Don't. That's why I say all these the young girls, please, please look after your health. It's very important. It's very, very important. So as much as you want to do the test, okay, to test your level of estrogen, there's also hormone replacement therapy. Medical knowledge, I'm sure you can give us a better understanding of that because you're one knowledgeable person from your name already. Bella, smoking can also lead to menopause. Yes, Kayla, definitely. That's why people need to cut back on the cigarette or avoid it completely. If you don't want to experience early menopause, you have to cut back. Okay, so hormone replacement therapy is where you're actually given estrogen. So you're prescribed estrogen tablets or patches or gels so it can boost your level of estrogen in your system so that you can get your sexual activity back to where it should be or to at least an acceptable level so it can balance your level of hormones in the system. Okay, because too much estrogen is not good and too little estrogen is not good as well. It's very important to have that balance. Okay, it's very important. This hormone replacement therapy is very good. It helps prevent this osteoporosis that medical knowledge mentioned before. Is absolutely important. Very, very important. So most people, that's the treatment that they get. You get prescribed. And like I said, it comes as a form of patches. It comes as a form of gel. It comes as tablets. But these are all to help boost your level of estrogen in the system. The gel, as medical knowledge said, the gel is very important for those people experiencing dryness during sexual intercourse. If you don't want to feel that discomfort, Gold, this is for you. If you feel like you're feeling that discomfort due to your paddy man having that special moment with you, you may want to go and get the gel. And I'm doing Mama Atalaku now. Treaty, welcome, Treaty. I see you. Please like the video as you come in. Like the video, please. Rosie, welcome, darling. Thank you so much. Welcome. I see you. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for the heads up and medical knowledge. I should get one. Yes, medical knowledge is saying get the gel. My mama says at certain age, iron is required. Iron is required, especially for us women. Iron supplements are very, very important. Very, very important. They don't even have to recommend it. It's good to take it from time to time. Make it a habit to take those supplements. It's very important. I remember when I was pregnant, I was actually advised to take iron supplement until the day I gave birth. And afterwards, I was encouraged to keep taking it. Okay, so you also have, non-hormonal replacement, hormonal medicated procedures where you just have to take your tablets, used to manage the symptoms. And remember, all of these treatments that you use, it does not cure your menopause. It's there to manage it, to minimize the severity of the symptoms. It's not going to take it away. It's just a natural body cycle that every woman, it's a natural life event every woman will experience. But to make it comfortable for you to live and have a comfortable life, an enjoyable life, you have to go and have this medication or these treatments to minimize the effects that it has on in your life. For some people take antidepressants. So antidepressants are for people who are very, like I said, this can have a huge impact in your life. People feel depressed. Think about somebody who is sexually active. From being so sexually active to not wanting it at all. If that was what made you happy in your relationship, you become so sad, you're depressed. Some people, their marriage or relationship fall apart, especially those ones who feel like marriage is all about sex and not other things. If your marriage is falling apart, some people become depressed. Your body cannot actually, you don't recognize your body. Your body is almost like an outer body. You're carrying someone else's body. You're sad, you're lonely, you're miserable. People go and consult with their GPs or medical practitioners and they get antidepressants. Personally, I would not recommend that. But if that's what works for you, that's what works for you. If that's what is prescribed for you, that's what is prescribed for you. But that's what some people will go out for. And you can actually have also a talk therapy. You seek professional help, a psychotherapist, somebody who actually listens to you. You explain your situation, talk to them how you feel, and they can actually guide you on how to manage your emotions, especially those mood swings. Okay. And you need to get a standard or regular sleep routine. Is very, very important for those people who are struggling to sleep as one of their symptoms. Have a fixed sleep pattern. You know that come 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, you have to get ready and go to bed. Your body, you're actually training your body to get used to that pattern, okay? So that you can minimize that restlessness or that lack of sleep or that, irregular sleep pattern that you're having. Train the body, train the mind. That's another way. Do yoga. Do the yoga exercise to keep the body relaxed. Okay, these are some of the methods that you can actually use to minimize the symptoms of menopause. Peace person said, I used to have that discomfort because I no be like Tuma. Even gel no be the help, but the way I conditioned my mind, I stopped for the experience that Peace person, how did you condition your mind? How did you condition your mind, sis? Medical knowledge said, I would suggest that regarding hormonal treatment, that women should consult with specialists, a gynecologist for this. Yes, there's increased risk in breast cancer and blood clot with these therapies. Yes, I came across that as well. Thank you so much, medical knowledge. Thank you so, so much. Tritibella Fountain, you look exquisite. Thank you, sis. Thank you. We get medical knowledge on board. Oh, yes. And medical knowledge is giving us as it is. Thank you so much. You came at the right time. Thank you so, so much. We women are going through a lot. We go through a lot, Tata Monono, a lot. The things we women go through, just birthing alone is, oh God, it's a whole process on its own. As if that is not enough. Just seeing your period is a whole new level as well. As if that is not enough. And then not seeing it is another issue. So what is it that our body hasn't actually experienced or will not experience in a lifetime? Okay. Who says a woman is not a superhuman being? Who says so? Medical knowledge, cigarettes are bad for many reasons. It increases risk of blood clots, especially while on hormonal replacement therapy, but not necessarily cause menopause. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, yes. Medical knowledge gets sense very badly. Yes, very intelligent. Thank you so much for being here today. Your expertise was well needed for this topic. So thank you so, so much. It was hard, Muma, but I had to. The thing be paying me for years. Oh, dear. That's what we go through as women. Okay. So these are some of the treatment that we should be talking about. But before we conclude, I really want to ask us, you know, on all my brothers and my sisters watching here, I really want to find out what your thoughts are. Why do we feel, what are the reasons as to why women are not discussing about important subjects like menopause? I really want to pick your minds. Why? Because I want us to have an understanding as to why we don't discuss these things, so we can actually break those barriers and start feeling comfortable to talk about it. Just drop in the comment section, why do we feel like us women are uncomfortable to talk about subjects like this, and subjects that are so important, because it's a life event that will affect every single woman. Why don't we talk about it, and how can we do to encourage more women to talk about it? I really want to hear your honest opinion in the comment section, please. Why don't we talk about it? Why are women so uncomfortable? Why does it feel like it's a taboo subject to talk about menopause? Is it because they are ashamed to be called old? People are shy from their age. Age is not just a number. Why are they so shy to discuss this topic? What is the matter? And how can we break this ice barrier? Because if I'm experiencing it, my girl child will definitely experience it. So why can't I talk about it to other girl children so they can also know and understand it and pass that knowledge on to their children? It's our African culture. It's the African culture in the fact that we don't talk about things that has to do with sexual organs, or things that has to do with a woman. Maybe is it going to frighten us women? What is the purpose? Why? Culturally, why we don't just talk about things with our children? Because another topic that we'll be talking here will be African parenting and sex education. That's a topic that we need to talk about it, and that will be for another day. Why don't we talk about these things? For me, sex should not even exist, honestly. Treaty, did you guys hear this? Treaty is saying, for me, sex should not even exist, honestly. And it's interesting to know why you say so, Treaty. I'm fascinated by that statement. Can you please tell us why? Because if there wasn't any of that, then there can't be procreation. You will not be in existence. I won't be in existence. So why should we stop that? Medical knowledge, our upbringing never allows such taboo subjects. Okay? 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 Treaty, I used to be like you. So Peace Person is confessing. Treaty is saying she used to be like you. She was anti-sex, but now she's sexually active. I see my period once a year. Maybe I will not have menopause. Medical knowledge, how do you classify or categorize what Treaty is saying? She sees her period once a year. Is that normal? And it'll be interesting to know how old Treaty is. It'll be interesting. Some women are ashamed that people would think they are old. Exactly. That's what I thought. Okay, so conversations like this, you know, conversations like this ones that we're holding now are very important. Okay, and we should stop feeling like we only have to discuss topics like menopause and miscarriage with just women. We need to involve the men in the discussion, in the conversation. Okay, because those are our partners, those are our future boyfriends, those are our future husbands. They need to understand a woman's body. If they don't understand it, they cannot know. They're not magicians to understand how you feel. So the onus is for us to express ourselves and explain to them how we feel, the transformation or the transition that's actually happening inside us, physically, emotionally. Is absolutely important. And it's about time that we start feeling like it's no longer a taboo subject to discuss. Okay, especially when it has something to do with our family life, our work life, because people who are menopausal from time, you know, they're very unreliable. If you're depressed, you can't be productive at work. If you can't get enough sleep, you're very agitated at work. You can't make relationships. If you're struggling with the dryness, vaginal dryness, and you can't use the lubricants or the other gels that are available, and you're avoiding or starving your partner from being sexually active, it can cause a strain in your relationship. So if we have things that can impact our lives so drastically, why can't we talk about it and find a solution? And even there are solutions out there. Why can't we discuss it and put it out there so people know these solutions are there for, to help them, for them to use it? So I crave on all your inaudience, my brothers and my sisters, my aunties, my mommies. Let's educate our girl children. Let's educate our men. Let's get everyone involved when it has to do with perimenopause or menopause. Don't be shy to talk about it, because that's something that affects your personal life, your relationship. And if you want a better relationship, isn't it good or important that you share and explain or express yourself on how you feel and why your behavior it changes, or why it happens the way it happens? Please. I'm serious at FGO. When I was younger, my mom always take me to do pregnancy tests every month. That is a strange one. Medical knowledge. If a treaty is still young, and then she may have secondary amenorrhea, her hormonal levels will need to be checked, right? I've never heard the word amenorrhea. I don't know what that is. If medical knowledge can just throw us a little bit, a little light on that, that would be amazing. Talking from the African perspective, I think they do discuss, but they don't understand what they are going through. Okay, Kayla, okay. Exactly, like what I said, my mom would always say, oh my God, I'm so having this heat flushes. Oh my God, oh my body, she will say in the language, Nuya Juju. Peace person, you're here, you will understand, Nuya Juju. Like my body, it's like a caterpillar is walking on my body. Like I feel like, oh, my body is on fire. My body is on fire. But she will not tell me that it's because, you know what, I can't see my period. I have not been seeing my period, and that's why I'm being affected the way I'm being affected. It's only when I'm growing and I'm doing my own little research and, talking to other people that you get to understand that there's something like menopause. But as a young child, if you're already having that understanding, as you grow older, psychologically or mentally, you're prepared for it. You're prepared. It's not a shock to the system anymore. I have been to St. Mary Hospital in London and consulted with the best gynecologist, but no result yet. Wow. Wow. So you may want to take the advice of medical knowledge treaty. Medical knowledge just said you may be suffering from secondary amenorrhea. So you may want to look up what that is, sis, and then maybe suggest it with your general practitioner and see if they can have you have a test in relation to that. Hormonal, structural, or psychological, physical factors that contribute to amenorrhea. Absence of menses. Okay. Okay. Thank you, medical knowledge. My younger sister used to experience the same thing at treaty, and she was put on birth control treatments, and that helped. Thank you so much, peace person, for that contribution. We're treating a serious thing. Oh, yes. Yeah, treaty, please. You need to get it checked, please. Please, because, like I said, it's going to make you feel frustrated, especially when you're a woman. And like women are experiencing these things, and it's a normal part for a woman to experience, and you are not experiencing that. You feel left out, and that's why some people become depressed. For somebody who doesn't have that self-confidence or belief in themselves, people become so depressed just knowing that, or feeling like they are not woman enough, if you know what I mean. So it's important that we get these things checked. I know St. Mary's Hospital is it's a very, very credible hospital. So it's just keep checking, treaty. Please do the suggestion like medical knowledge has said. Look up whatever that amenorrhea is, please. King Russian bomb in the building. Welcome, darling sis. I see you. You're coming. You're late. You're late. I will not be giving you your knighthood. I will tell Elizabeth not to give your knighthood, to postpone your knighthood, Russian bomb. Treaty, you don't born picking. Some people say when you born, your hormones go balance. Treaty, peace person is asking if you've had a child, because it's true. Sometimes hormones, I don't know medical knowledge if that's correct. I've heard that as well. Sometimes if you have an imbalanced hormone and you give birth to your child, you may find that your hormones will settle in nicely. I don't know how medically correct that is, or if there's any research that has proven that theory, but I've heard that as well. It's like when you're having pain during your menses, some people say when you give birth, it goes away. I don't know how to medically explain that, but it happens. I have friends who have attested to that, but whatever is happening medically with that, I don't know. I heard that too, but don't know how true it is. Stress, depression, eating disorder can also cause dysmenorrhea or amenorrhea. Okay, so we may want to minimize stress. That's what I said is very important. The do's and the don'ts. Avoid things that will cause you stress. If it's work, if it's a stressful work, you may want to change your career. If it's a friend or relationship that's stressing you out, you may want to reconsider exiting that friendship or relationship. Or anything, a business that's stressing you up, you might, have a rethink. Remove yourself from any stressful situation. It's very important. Healthy lifestyle with Aya. Welcome, darling. The sanity pad called Angel Moon sanitary pad can be of help. I know so many people it has helped. Right. Health and lifestyle with Aya. So I want to know if the sanitary pad actually helps with the period pain, or it helps with regularity of your period, or does it have any hormonal patch to it? We need to know that, because it's very important, so we can share this, because there are people here who will probably use this knowledge to help their situation. Peace person, I did the birth control, it didn't help, so they told me whenever I'm ready to have kids, I should come, then they should put me on medication. Okay, Treaty, at least you're having it checked, you're following the right process. That's very important. With your statements, you're doing everything that's necessary to make sure you're having the right treatment. So that's very good. That's very, very good. Getting pregnant is maybe very challenging. Yes, medical knowledge, and that's why Treaty is saying, I think if she is prepared, planning to have a baby, she will have to probably be put on some estrogen, medications or other medical follow-ups, just to make sure that the body is prepared for it. Please like the video, like my truth be told sis is saying, like the video, please. Wow, this has been an interesting topic. If anybody has any more contribution to put down, please do so as we round up. Health with lifestyle with ASA. It has a negative ion band in it, which is good for women gynecological problems. Okay, this is worth checking out. Lifestyle, healthy lifestyle with AI saying Angel Moon sanitary pad is good. So if anybody is here who has period with any gynecological thing or issues, they may want to check that up, look it up in your local pharmacy or online, Amazon, those things. Make sure, anything to try, but make sure you always seek medical advice as well. That's the most important thing to do. Okay, right, so I think we've come to the end of today's topic. I really want to thank every single person. Let's keep this conversation going. It will be for generation, because it's something that we keep experiencing. So I want to thank every single person, especially the new subbies. If you have not subscribed, please, before you go off, just tap on that subscribe button. All my new subbies, all my new guests today, you're no longer a guest as of today. You are one of us, the Bella family, and I appreciate you all. I cannot thank you. Your contributions have been amazing. Kamejis, welcome sis. You're late. Healthy lifestyle with Ear. How does the sanitary pad help replete hormonal levels? Can you enlighten us, please? Yes, medical knowledge. Oh, I use their panty liners. My mama is saying, my mama uses the panty liners. The brand that healthy lifestyle with Ear is saying. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you've learned a lot today, F Gold. Thank you, peace person. Thank you, Mama. Let's just see if healthy lifestyle with AR would give a response to what medical knowledge is asking there. Please keep your comments coming. Keep your comments coming. Thank you so much, Treaty, for sharing your experience with us today. Thank you so much. I'm sure there are people out there, somebody's going to watch this video who is actually experiencing a similar condition to your one, and they would listen to the steps you're taking to improve your health condition. I'm sure they would do a great thing to make sure that they do same. I would recommend that women with problems should seek medical care and get checkup first. It's very important. It's a checkup. Speak to your medical professional first before anything. Don't take the law into your hands. But if you want to do the initial do's, you know, the do's and the don'ts, that's fine. It has nothing to do to, you know, to corrupt your internal organs or anything. So like the do's, wear light clothes, use cotton nightie or silk nighties to prevent, you know, your body from overheating. Avoid eating, you know, too much carbohydrate, and eat food with, you know, calcium food, milk, yogurt, kale. Okay, those little do's and don'ts. So these little things, if you feel like you're perimenopausal or you're menopausal, before you get a checkup, you can just try and do these basic things before you get your medical advice and do the appropriate steps when it comes to treatment. Treaty and medical knowledge. Yes, getting pregnant was challenging. I stayed in marriage for 8 years, no birth control, but never get pregnant. Right, this is a problem now for treating. But I'm hoping, sis, I know, I trust that with the right medical treatment, you will fulfill that dream. There are different reasons for women to have dysmenorrhea or amenorrhea. This is very important before embarking on other non-scientifically proven remedies. Thank you so much for that medical knowledge. Medical knowledge, I don't know if you are on Facebook. Of course, Kayla, of course, yes. Of course, women on menopausal women can give birth through IVF. They can, of course. They can, if you still have your ovaries and everything. You have your fallopian tube and everything. All those things are there. I think. Oh, medical knowledge, would you say otherwise? Can women who have attained menopause have kids? I believe they can. But they will have to be on huge hormonal medication and treatment, a serious follow-up. Yay, Treaty, that's good. You ended that statement nicely, but thank God I became pregnant naturally. Yes. Oh, yes. Thank God for that, Treaty. Wow. That's good. Oh, yes. Oh, good. So medical knowledge says yes. Yeah, so I'm right. Okay, cool. Yes, Treaty. Treaty, everybody's so happy with that last statement of yours. Honestly, that statement of yours has calmed a lot of nerves. That statement has calmed a lot of nerves. Yeah. Oh God. So yes, anyway, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. This has actually been one of my best shows. This has actually been one of my best shows. I cannot tell you that, because the contribution, even I have learned. Thank you, medical knowledge. Thank you, healthy lifestyle. Thank you, Treaty, peace person, Let Love Lit, F Go, every single one of you, Kayla. You guys have never disappointed. You have never disappointed with your contribution. So thank you guys so much. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, peace person, for sharing your experience. Thank you, Russian Bomb. Thank you so much. Thank you, every single one. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you for participating today. I'm just going to give a huge shout out. Grace William, thank you so much, sis. I appreciate your time, everything. Tata Monono, thank you so much for your contributions as well. Keep enjoying your rice. Truth be told, beautiful sis, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Muma, peace person. Oh, what would I do without you, my love? Thank you so, so much. BTV, thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. I really do appreciate you for coming today. My mama, my one and only my mama, thank you, darling. Thank you for your contribution so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. And I really hope you guys have picked one or two things today. You've learned one or two things, because I have. So thank you so much. Dominion to dominate. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Kayla F Gold. Thank you, the Dollars Vlog, my very own sis and support system. Thank you so much. Let Love Lead. Thank you, Medical Knowledge. Gosh, I don't know where you came from. You're like a fairy godmother. Okay, in this case, we're gonna call you our health fairy godmother or godfather. Thank you for bringing this medical expertise to this topic. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you from my innermost heart. Thank you so much. Beyonce BBTV, one of our newest Bella Fountain members. Thank you so much, darling. I hope to see you next time. Thank you so, so much. Lily the Lily, thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope I've called everybody. Hazel Ayok TV, Sis Goretta, thank you so much. Juicy, my juiciest sis of them all. Thank you so, so much. Bella, will you still be tumoring at the age of 60? The Dollars Vlog. Oh my God. You have to keep active. Yes, the Dollars Vlog. Yes. Mafo Relinis, thank you, darling. Thank you so, so much. Rosie, thank you, Rose Wanje Dozy T. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you all so, so much. Did I miss anybody? Healthy Lifestyle Treaty. Oh, Treaty, thank you so much for your contribution, sis. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Kameji, sis. Thank you. Anybody missing? Sister girl. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so, so much. But decided to contribute today because this topic is so important. Thank you, Medical Knowledge. Thank you. I'm always watching from the background. Wow. Medical Knowledge is my silent watcher. I've told you guys I have so many silent watchers. Thank you so much. Thank you. James, you're late. That's all right, darling. You can catch up. We always try to contribute when you have health-related topics. Thank you so, so much. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you, Bella. I enjoy sharing my experience. Thank you so much, Treaty. Sugar Mommy. Thank you, darling. So thank you all so much. I will see you all next week, hopefully Tuesday, by God's grace. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Have a fantastic weekend. Please, if you haven't liked the video, like the video. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do so. Let me play music and we can exit. Thank you guys so, so much. It's a good thing I had this other phone, otherwise I would not be able to see the comments. Granddaddy bed, oh, you're coming late. Bella, I am 35 and on retirement sex. No, Kayla, you're still young. You can't be, you have to be active. Granddaddy bed, bless you, Bella, for this wonderful topic. Oh, thank you so much, sis. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. Zenith Coffee Shop. Thanks, darling. Yes, my love. And mommy is done. Let's listen to some music as we exit. I know you've been so good. You've been so good, my love. Okay. I know. Let's listen to some music and we can go. Listen to some music and we can go. Yes, my love. Hey, listen to some music. Hey, 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 hey. Somebody tell me that I need to be over, Father. I want to Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, thanks, Grand Janga. Thank you, darling. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. All the money where you give for me. Bye, Treaty. Bye, Grand Dirty Bird. Bye, Keller. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye, Keller. Bye, Efgo. Eva. Hey. Bye, Efgo. Happy weekend to you all. Hey, hey. Thanks, guys. Bye.